the problem that you are called to solve for your generation? And I would also go as far to say there's no mission without a person that you're supposed to serve. So getting really crystal clear on what problem do I feel like I'm called to solve? Who is the person that I'm called to reach? Some people in here are business leaders, you're running great organizations, and you're thinking, well, my personal brand isn't as important as my company organization. 100% false. People don't follow brands, they follow people. They follow leaders. In fact, organizations actually grow when the leader, when the CEO, when the executive is more visible online. We are in a society right now, in a culture right now where trust is really low. The only way that I can really build trust with an organization, how many people here love when you call in for customer service at American Airlines or Delta, you love talking to the robots? You just love it. Anybody? No, because you want to talk to a human being. We follow people. And the more that you can be a person worth following, the more the organization becomes attractive to you. So, but back to your question about how do I continue to build my brand? It sounds like you got a very clear mission. You want to share, you want to help people. I would imagine people who represent a previous version of you understand their identity, understand their value, understand their purpose through the lens of how Jesus sees them, right? So you got clarity. You got clarity of your mission and your message, right? It always starts with clarity. Here's the problem that most people run into when they're trying to build a personal brand online. They go this opposite direction on the creator flywheel. They go straight from clarity to quality. Okay, I know the problem I'm gonna solve. I know who I'm gonna serve. Now, I gotta get the right camera. Now I gotta get the right podcast mics. I gotta get the right microphone, I got lights and the right software. I gotta hire a team. And then you record yourself for the first time. You spent thousands of dollars and then you record the video and you're like, oh my gosh, anybody here ever like watch a video back of themselves and they're like, oh my gosh. Do I really sound like that? Do I really look like that? Anybody, just raise your hand if that's you. We are all like that, all of us. But here's what I've seen over and over and over again. Okay, well, that was a problem. I might need to go get some like communication coaching, or I need to get a better microphone or a better camera. And then what happens is we never actually press publish. We've over-romanticized the production and the quality. And here's what's so interesting about the internet today, is people are building legitimate platforms of influence just by using their phone. Not even great editing, not like no flash, but what they're doing is they're connecting with somebody behind the screen.
Hey, entrepreneur, just give me 1 second. Most entrepreneurs don't realize that they're only one algorithm update away from completely becoming irrelevant to their audience. And the only thing that protects you and me long-term is a bulletproof personal brand. I've helped business owners build brands that not only scale their revenue, but actually outlast trends. And after studying the most influential entrepreneurs on the planet, I've discovered 14 undeniable laws that every elite leader must follow to stay profitable and visible in the AI age. So I put all of them in a free guide called the 14 Undeniable Laws of a Personal Brand, and you can download it now at capchatfield.com/undeniable. QR codes on the screen, links down below. Go get it now. And if you want, follow the instructions after to take the next step to have me and my team follow up with you and help you build that brand. Again, capchatfield.com/undeniable, links down below.
Here's what I like to say. Behind every screen is a soul. Is a soul. What do you connect with? Do you connect with like flash and great editing, or do you connect with someone who's communicating to you in a way that pierces your soul, and it's almost like you're on FaceTime with them? I'm telling you, we can really undervalue the authenticity of just pressing record and being vulnerable. So don't get caught up with the quality, but move in this direction. When you start with clarity, move to this place of consistency. Someone say consistency. So one thing that I'm really bullish on is like, if you wanted to lose some weight, if you enter into the new year and you're like, okay, I'm gonna shed 50 pounds this year. I know, I'm gonna go to the gym this Wednesday for 24 hours. And I'm just gonna give it my all for those 24 hours. And then I'm gonna see what happens after that. Number one, you might die. So you might not even make it to the gym again. If you don't die, at the very least, you're gonna get discouraged and you're never gonna grow. What I've discovered in people going on a fitness journey is it's actually better for you to start small, but stay consistent. Go to the gym 3 times in the week. Maybe before you even start running, just get on the treadmill and go on a walk. Do that for 30 minutes. And what you're gonna notice is sometimes when you go to the gym, you're gonna have a workout that was horrible. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I thought I didn't sleep well, I didn't eat right, I had that big bag of Skittles, that was a mistake, why did I do that? But you know what? I'm gonna show back up tomorrow. I showed up today, it wasn't great, but I'm gonna show back up tomorrow. Let yesterday be yesterday, I'm gonna make today today. And once you do that and you create that rhythm of consistency, that's where you become more efficient. What I've discovered is in the game of personal branding and creating content, and don't think about it about being like a professional YouTuber. Think about it as being a leader that wants to scale their leadership. Imagine what happens when every sales rep in your organization, they get to listen to you, not just on the Zoom call, but they get to watch videos from you passively on their own time. Imagine what happens when students who are in college who consume your content, they graduate college, they get on an interview, and you're trying to understand if they're going to be a good fit for your culture, and they're like, hey, they're actually speaking the language of your culture because they've passively consumed all of your leadership content. You see what I'm saying? This is how you can actually elevate people not just outside your organization, but within your organization. But it takes consistency.